them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Gap is so big it can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bruh, for real. It's so Cali, go closer. You like a lot of to the clipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur. Costa Nostra, stick up to your nose. Rolling stone and no rolling. California, ill as pneumonia when we can fold you with that villain's aroma, pilling out, spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers, not pulling the out to show you, but the brains over the rover. They put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rain, so you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game colder than polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya, because out of all of you squares, I'ma yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the rotor.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm with it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick, let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me rap, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning is in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Tonight, two AFC East teams set to collide between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. On the visiting sideline, Aaron Glenn, head coach of the Jets. These guys searching for their first win since that season opener. Facing off against him, the head coach of the Dolphins. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. From the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. He's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. Leading him out now in his 5th season here in the NFL. Won 4 of his 6 starts last year. Justin Fields.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about collecting an interception, knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down. He got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here we go. You got it.
First down throw for Fields. That's to the sideline and caught by Lazard. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Dogs up, ready?
Running back sent in motion left. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down, Jets.
Here we go.
Hall running between the tackles. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 14-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Fields. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go, Swat. 240.
Fields out of the gun. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win. With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker wanted to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal and he'll take 3.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. There's certainly some momentum to build on today.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Come on. Set.
Jones on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down. Now we have a member of the Jets hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to take a look at him. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go now. Pass the 60. Pass.
Here's a chain up the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
7-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Hawk 70.
Jones setting up the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Bronco 80. Dragon 60.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Set. Gravity Lions. Ready.
First carry now. This is Ollie Golden. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Gravity Lions. Go.
And out to Gordon. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Check. 19. Tiger. 9.
Try the middle with Gordon. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line with the defense all over this one.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
19, 18. Steady.
2nd and 10 now. The left side is cut by Pitts. That screen snipped out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, the big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
This finds its target. That's Hill. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Another Miami Dolphin. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
60 Vikings. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
At the 4-yard line.
After 60.
Again, Jones to the air. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. Now, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Here comes Williams on the return. Jukes one defender. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Go! 70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
To throw, here's Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins get 6 more on their early advantage. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Here's Sly to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins drive there, lead to 11. Have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to.
Here we go. Good.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line for second down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Short pass brought in. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go, son.
Fields looking to throw. It's caught by Wilson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
On the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The scoreboard reads 14-3. Back to Miami in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have it, 2nd and 4. They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Connects with his back. Hall. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. It's a gain of 4 there. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Shotgun snap, but give to Hall. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Shovel pass complete. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Here's Fields. Oh, he's going to run for it. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
We give to Hall now on the option. They bring him down at the 18-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
First down, Jets.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here we go, son. Green Knights.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And Fields slides down safely as he picks up the first.
First and goal at
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that sack.
From the gun, it's Hall. They get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And the Dolphins got it. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And Miami returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Dolphins grow their lead on the turnover. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on the football field. Maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards the quarterback in the pocket. He had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it. He won it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins push their lead to 18. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's Thomas on the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Jets and Breece Hall, that's set to go on offense. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already, this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications. Down the line. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Here's Fields to throw. With Joe to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Here we go. 3-19 right there.
Fields gets it out wide quick. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down throw for Fields. Right side, this is caught by Taylor. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Slot man motioned over. On first down, here comes Hall. He's got a gain of 6 there. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of their front 7.
Give on second to Hall. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Okay, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
Fields now on third. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running for it. And Fields slides down safely as he picks up the first.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Jets.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Here we go.
On the counter, Hall. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Here we go. Good. Start low, start. All right.
sends it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
We go to him again. And he's not going to get there. They get him for a loss back at the 4. We've got an injury stoppage here, and no, not what any of us want to see. You remember the injury his rookie year. It's Breece Hall hurts on the play. Allen, and he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. They've made it 4th and goal.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
And the kick by Folk is good. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Play fake, Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. We are at the 2-minute warning. And it's the Jets, about set to begin their drive. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Jets.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. Completed over the middle. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
New York.
From the red zone now. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up. Throwing again. It's Fields. This throw is caught. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I'm going to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. Pretty easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards. The kick by Folk is good. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Okay, ready?
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Cougar 19. Ready?
On first down, it's Jones to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Looking to throw. Gets everything he has under this throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
On the give, it's Gordon. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson. Scott?
Our journey through the NFL starts now. We begin at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the Green Bay Packers. And this is Jaden Reed. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Packers are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. Next up, we got a couple of heavyweights in the AFC. A lot of folks were looking forward to this one. Ravens, Chiefs in KC. And oh, look at Patrick Mahomes. He had it working every which way. This, a rushing touchdown. He also had 3 passing touchdowns. One more for you. Let's go to SoFi Stadium. It's the Rams taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And here it's Anthony Richardson as he hooks up with Michael Pittman. 18 yards, it's a touchdown. The Colts get back to 500 at 2-2 with the road win. With that, a look here at the rest of the scores from around the NFL here in Week 4. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hanson for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go!
They'll start the drive with a chance. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Well, as we get a look at their key inactives this week, we can tell they've dealt with their fair share of injuries, but Brock still playing a lot of winning football.
They've just been able to feed off that adversity. Every time they've run with guys out, you can just feel it's like a boost. I mean, who's that boost of morale that we can do this? And those guys who are out, the ones recovering, well, you know they'd love to see it. It's pushing them to recover and get back out there so they can be a part of this run.
70 Lions.
Jones now on third down. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 now. Here's Jones. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kiko Mauinoa. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And his attention has gone to all of their receivers, Brock. This guy has continued to do damage in the passing game as well. Quite a weapon they've been able to use him as throughout this contest. And on first down, Fields has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. Second down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
out of the shotgun, Fields. He's going to keep it this time. Fields slides down safely as he picks up the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. We've got an injury stoppage here, and no, not what any of us want to see. You remember the injury his rookie year. It's Breece Hall hurts on the play. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go. Green light. Good night.
Fields out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap to Fields. It's caught by Wilson. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They go right back to Hall. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jets start the second half with some needed points. Breece Hall with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets trim the deficit down to 5. All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. The Miami offense set it out there now. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Play action now with Jones. Oh, goes haywire. It's out. But the Dolphins able to track that one down and cover it, so crisis at least momentarily averted. Looking for his back, Devon Achane there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble they just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
That one complete to Pitts. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
Okay, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time, twice on Sunday.
Vacates quickly left side. Finds him on the crossing route. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now it's Jones out the play action. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They'll come up 1st and 10.
That's good for another Miami Dolphin. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now again for the first time to Kalel Mullings. He's foraying up the middle. That's about 3. Does Andre Cisco hold him down there? They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Throw left side is come by Pitts. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Panthers 60, Panthers.
This is Gordon. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of
Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Mullings. And he'll take it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins hold an 11-point advantage. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins push the lead up to 12. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum.
Nasty hit, the ball is out! But it looked like someone on the Jets got to it first, so the Jets hold on to the football. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down and 9 yards.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Taylor makes the catch. And this one does not go far.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
19 tight, 19 tight, 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Play fake, Jones. He fires one deep down the left. That finds him deep down the sideline. He finds 37 yards on the play to move. Aaron Glenn not happy with that call. He's going to get a second look at it. The challenge flag is out.
Is under review.
So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this. He did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the challenge ends up successful. He, in fact, did not get both feet in. This is incomplete. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Cougar 19.
Third down, Jones to throw. Launches one deep downfield. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
For the Dolphins, readying for the punt. Breaks the tackle, still going. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Here we go.
First down throw for Fields. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Fields now on 3rd. That's Cox. It's Reynolds. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That one goes for 25 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
A gain of 31 yards. And the Jets first down.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. Stepping up, and he's going to run. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Now Fields. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Mullins now. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Panther 60.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Quick slant into the hands of Pitts. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's good.
defense eyes were elsewhere, and that really opened up an avenue for this fullback to power his way forward and reach that first down.
First down, ball at the 36. A-Chain on the inside give. His progress is soft for the next 5-yard gain before it was. Jones upping the pace here.
A 5-yard gain.
Second down carry for A-Chain. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
These running backs love getting the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Cowboy 80.
Staying on the ground here with A-Chain. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
This is hot inside the 15. It will go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That one hits for 30. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
To throw, here's Jones. Catch is made in close. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins stretch into a 2-score game in the fourth. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins push the lead up to 12. Have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Here comes Williams on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Jets offense now set to take over. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. First and 10. Here's Fields. Finds him over the middle. He's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down, New York.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels. Here we go,
Throwing on first down, Fields. This is Lazard working the right side. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up second down at the 38.
From the 38. Big game continuing here for Wilson. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2 yards. First down, New York.
Now Fields again. He's keeping it. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. One after by Folk is up and good. And the Jets trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. On the return, here comes Achane. Manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Achane, a first down carry. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
At the Jets' 25-yard
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11. Cup 19, Cup 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 9 yards to go.
Trap roll 80. Trap 60, trap 60.
Back to throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. It's a very important field goal for Joey Slye. This 42 yards from the right half. Kicked well, and this is good. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Here comes Williams on the return. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. The Jets down receiver Garrett Wilson back out to take possession. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Fields out of the gun. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he'll get it up to the 27. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Jets trail by 8. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. There we go. From the 27. He'll try and run this. And Fields slides down safely as he picks up the 1st. The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 1st down, ball at the 36. Back to throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Hall running between the tackles. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Setting up to pass. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
Connects on the crosser. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. They've got first down from the 31. They kick the running back in motion. He'll look to throw it. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here he is to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
Justin Fields. A loss of 8 yards.
To throw. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Down to their last breath. And he gives them a shot now to force overtime. So there's part one, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now you'd imagine it becomes a try for 2.
Yeah, and this might be just as tough as to go get that touchdown they just did because, well, they work on 2-point conversions.
And that catch gets them to 2. We're all tied up here in the 4. Whew, crisis averted, Brock. They got the 2 and the tie for now at least. It looks like they have staved off the L and forced themselves overtime.
Yeah, those 2 critical words you just said right there, for now, like for right now. But there's a lot more time on that clock than this defense would care to see. They got to step up. Offense just stepped up, got the 2-point conversion. Now defense, you got to respond to send this game to overtime.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Cut back team, cut.
Jones on first down. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down.
First down.
Come on.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
Jones. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. Second and 3 now.
Second and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Warriors 70. Let's go.
Pistol now for Jones. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. With an offense in a hurry up. To the air once more. Here's Jones. He throws a bump. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. And 4 seconds remaining. They're going to take a timeout. And 4 seconds remaining. They're going to take a timeout.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
An entire game now hangs on this attempt by Joey Slye. Pretty automatic look for him from the left.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. Well, what began as just a good start to this season might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious lengths to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun of me, got my with a tree. Son of a gun, pay for all I done. Swear they'll get us head, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Yeah, went full drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get so. Son of a gun, pay for all I done. Well, they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.